Thomas the tank engine takes care of his branch line with diligence, but the line wouldn't be the same without his faithful coaches Annie and Clarabelle. The two have been by his side from the beginning of Thomas's tenure on the branch line. One afternoon, everything was going normal. They were waiting at Elsbridge. What's the matter, Clarabelle?
I don't know. Something feels loose. Maybe you should get that checked out.
Finally, Thomas said, frustrated. Late again, Henry. I'm not even late, Thomas. You're just way too impatient. Whatever. Come on, girls.
Wait! Thomas!
But Thomas didn't wait. He was far too impatient and rushed out of the station. Henry scowled. How much has that engine really grown up? Clarabelle, what's that noise?
Thomas, something doesn't feel...
Suddenly, Clarabelle's brakes clamped on. The train screeched to a halt.
Oh! What was that, Clarabelle? My brakes slipped on. And you didn't bother to have that checked? Well, I couldn't have with Thomas.
Guys, we have to move! We'll be late! The guard managed to pull up the brakes. The train moved again. The whole way up the branch line, the coaches scowled at one another. They couldn't stand being on the same train. Thomas made it to the top station finally. In the yards, he shunted them into their sidings.
Don't leave me in the siding with this accuser. I wouldn't want to be stuck with someone who can't control her own brakes.
Girls, this is ridiculous. You have to get over this so we can run our trains peacefully.
Oh no, I will not be going on trains with Clarabelle. Nor will I with Annie.
Come on, this is crazy. I need both of you to run my trains on the branch line.
Are you so sure? Seems like Clarabelle will only be a hindrance. Thomas, please hurry to shunt her away.
Ugh, fine. Late in the evening, the engine slept. Percy was getting ready for the mail train. Hey, Percy! What is it, Thomas? I really need your help. Sure, but hurry up. I'll be late for the mail. Annie and Clarabelle won't stop fighting. They won't even go on the same train anymore. But I need them both. Can you pull Clarabelle just behind me while I pull Annie? Thomas, I use that time to rest from the mail. I know, Percy. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do about them. Percy pondered. Fine, Thomas. Thank you so much. You're the best friend ever. Percy was beginning to think the title of best friend wasn't worth it. The next morning, Thomas and Percy collected Annie and Clarabelle separately. They pulled into Knapford to get their passengers. The big engines cackled.
You two look like Toby with that one carriage behind you.
The two scowled at them. They went down the line with no problems. Annie and Clarabelle didn't say a word. By the time they got to the top station, however, Percy was exhausted. Are you okay, Percy? No, Thomas. I was hoping I'd be done before my stone train, but no. I have to go straight to the quarry. I'm sorry, Percy. I'll get this resolved as soon as possible. But Percy didn't want to take the chance. He valued his rest and wanted to make sure this was resolved. Later in the evening, Percy shunted the coaches together.
Percy, what are you doing? Keep her away from me.
No! We're going to talk about this. You two are sisters. You've been together forever. How could this have happened? I want to hear the full story.
Well, Clarabelle said that she felt something loose. I told her to get it checked out and she didn't, and I couldn't.
Clarabelle, please. One at a time. Go on, Annie.
Well, her brakes ended up slipping on and we ended up stopping in the middle of the line, inconveniencing our passengers.
Now, your turn, Clarabelle.
I wanted to get checked, but Thomas rushed out of the station too fast for me to get anyone.
Huh. It kind of seems like this is all Thomas's fault. A light bulb went off in Annie and Clarabelle.
You're right, Percy. It is Thomas's fault.
So, you two can stop fighting?
Yes, Percy. Thank you for resolving this.
Great. Now I can rest when I need to. And Percy left. The next morning, Thomas went to collect the coaches. That's odd. How do you two...
Good morning, Thomas.
Good morning, Annie.
Annie and I ended our quarrel.
That's great!
Yeah, we realized who's at fault here. Thomas, this is your fault.
What? How?
Clarabelle could have gotten her situation looked at if you didn't rush out of the station.
Oh, Annie, Clarabelle, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so frantic and I should have paid attention to you two.
Should we forgive him, Annie? Oh, fine. He seems like he learned his lesson.
Thank you, girls. I'm so glad this fight is over. But we all know the one who's the most happy is the little green saddle tank, Percy.